Hello everyone, welcome back to Elegant IC YouTube channel. So today we'll be making this female pencil trouser. If this is what you're interested in, please watch to the end. So I'll be making a mark at the top part of this pattern paper. This way I'll be placing my waist measurements. Then from there, I'm going to get my crouch line. That will be my hip divided by 4. Since I'm making it a high waist, my hip divided by 4 plus 2 inches. So the hip divided by 4 give me 9.5. So I'll be placing it at 11.5. That's if you want to make it a high waist. So now I'm placing my crouch line at 11.5. If it wasn't a high waist, I'll leave it at that 9.5. So I'll make a horizontal line this way. Then from that my crouch line, I'm going to come up by 2 inches. That's where I'll be placing my hip measurement this way. When drafting your trouser, just make sure you get your horizontal lines first before taking your normal measurement. This will help you not to get confused. So now I'm trying to get my new length. I'm going to divide the full length of the trouser, which is 40, divided by 2, which gave me 20. So I'll be placing the new length of this trouser at 20. And when I'm done with that, at this waist side, I'm going to come in this way, like I'm doing, by 1.5 inches. Then I'm going to connect it to my hip line, just like so, because it's a female trouser. Then after connecting it, I'm going to divide my hip by 4. I'll place it this way. I'll make a mark. I'll take whatever thing I get to my waist and I'll just make a straight line this way. I'm going to take that straight line down to my crouch line. After I'm done with that, at my crouch line, I'll be dividing my thigh into 2. This way, I'll divide the thigh into 2. Then I'll place it like this. Then I'll make a mark. When I'm done with that, I'm going to use my curved ruler to give it a curve. Okay, so when I'm done with this, I'm going to divide this my thigh measurement into 2 to get the midpoint of this trouser. So I'm going to place my tape this way, divide it into 2. I'll make a mark this way. Whatever thing I get, I'm going to take it down to my new length, down to the full length of this trouser. So when I'm done with it, I'm going to divide my round nail measurement by 2. I divide it by 2 this way. To make sure that both sides of this trouser have equal measurement, I'll divide it by 2 again. Place it the middle. I'll make a mark this side of the nail. I'll also make a mark this side. So both sides of the trouser will have equal measurements. Then I'm going to connect it from that my crouch line down to my knee, from that my hip line down to my knee length, just the way I'm marking it. Then when I'm done with this, I'll do same for the ankle. I'll divide my ankle by 2. I'll divide my ankle by 2. After dividing, I'll also divide it by 2 again. This just to get the midpoint of the measurement, so both sides will have the same equal measurement. After marking it, I'll connect it down this way. This way, both sides of your trouser will have the same measurement. So when I'm done with this, I'm going to come down this way by 1 inch. Just the way I'm doing it. I'm going to come down, make a mark 1 inch. Then I'm going to take my ruler and slant it this way. This will help your trouser fit properly at the front. And that's it for the front part of this trouser. Then we'll just cut it out. So that's it for the front part of this trouser. Now we'll go over to cut the back. So this is the back. Trying to place it. So at this upper part of this trouser, like what I'm doing at this end, I'm going to come up by 1.5 inches. Sorry, my hand blocked there. So I'm going to come up here by 1.5 inches. If you're someone that has that's a bit bigger, maybe has a bigger hip, I'm going to come up by 2 inches. But for this size, I'm going to come up by 1.5 inches. So I'm going to slant it back this way. Then this place, I'm going to come out this way by 2.5 inch. I'm going to make a mark 2.5 inch. Cutting the back of this trouser is actually easy. Then I'm going to connect it, make a straight line. You remember we didn't add any sewing inches, sewing allowance for the front, so I'm going to do all that for the back. So at this my crouch line, I'm going to also come out this way, extend it by 2.5 inches like this. Then I'll just make a mark the way I'm doing. I'm going to cut this part of the trouser, this hip part. I'm just going to cut it out. Just watch the way I'm going to cut it out. This step is actually very easy. If you watch, I'm just cutting this hip parts. When I'm done cutting out this side, I'm going to move this front piece. Just watch the way I'm going to shift it now. I'm just making sure that everything is in place. Then I'm going to shift this. I'm going to move this now to join the my 2.5 inches that I made there. You see the way everything is aligning. I'll just shift it this way. Then I'm going to also cut it out. So I'll follow this line now and cut it out this way. This is actually an easy way to trace the back of your trouser. This way you don't need to do so much marking, and then you can just cut it out. This way we already have a stitching allowance both for the front and the back. Very easy way. Please subscribe to this channel for more contents like this. Like this video and share this video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.